Heston Kjerstad was the number 2 overall pick way back in 2020. He was kept off the field due to health complications and some injuries, but came back last June, was a star in the Arizona Fall League, and has pushed all the way up to AAA this year. He's moved inside the Orioles' top 10, which is very deep when we're talking about systems. Might be the best system in all of baseball. He's hitting for power, he's hitting for contact, and he's one of the best comeback stories in the minor leagues over the last couple of years.
Look what we got joining us. We got both of you here. I mean, you were right there. We should have had you do the spot here.
I could have done it right here on the spot.
Well,
yeah, live
Heston,
one.
so tell me, what's your favorite thing about Heston right now?
I think it's the power, man. Like, the game predicated around that back, since his days at Arkansas. And we go back to that, unfortunately, truncated 2020 college season. You're probably the best hitter in the country. The numbers back that. It's huge power. We just had a video that I shot, I think, first game of the season, opening night of the minor league season this year, and he hit like a 110, 111 bomb out to center field in Hartford, which is not an easy place to put it out. So.
Well, welcome to Prospect Pad. We're excited to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, okay, we've been talking to all the guys about the game tomorrow. There's big names, a lot of people that we're going to be seeing from later on in the week as well with the MLB All-Star Game. Is there anything as you rolled into town that you're like, I've got to do this and I'd like to see this one?
Probably just seeing Jackson again. We were kind of getting to know each other pretty well during spring training, hang out a lot, so we've always stayed in touch. So to be able to see him hang out for a game, and then another one of my buddies, Justin Malloy, we were together out in the AZL Fall League. That's one of my guys I was looking forward to saying what's up and playing with him again. So it'll be a lot of fun to connect with those guys again.
Nice. Hope we can get you on the field at the same time. And you and Jackson, I mean, that's probably the future of the Orioles. Middle of the Orioles lineup, maybe in a couple years, possibly. So
very cool.
We're
interactive here, so we allow our baseball subscriber to send questions, and we've got a question here for you. So this is Will from Baltimore. Says, what did you do during your time away from baseball because of the myocarditis and the injury that you had that helped you get back and be so good?
Time away, read a lot of books, binge watched a lot of stuff. Couldn't really do too much being injured and everything, but main thing was probably just being positive and just understanding it's all part of our journey, and unfortunately we have to go through hardships and tough times, but you just got to persevere. And it's at the end of the day, it's life. You're always gonna go through bad days and go through good days, and you just gotta wear it a little bit and just see what you can learn from that opportunity and just keep moving forward.
Well, with myocarditis, it's a little bit different than like a shoulder or a knee injury. So what does that look like in terms of, is there rehab, or is that just you got to take time off?
It was mainly just time off. You can't really do anything baseball or anything physical really, and then after it's all the way everything, then you get kind of rehab or progression, just getting back into activity and everything like that. So a little bit of both.
Well, you had 2 years off because of COVID, but now you're back and you're doing great. You're playing in the Futures game tomorrow. Sure. So what does that mean? I mean, we talk to players because if you look at the progression, right, you've got the Futures game, and then if you just think about where it can lead, you might be at another All-Star weekend playing in the game in the future. So what's that like? Has that sunken into you and what that means?
Oh, for sure. It's an honor to be able to come here and be a part of it. It's a prestigious event with a lot of great players that are playing in it today, but a lot of great players that have played it in the past. There's guys I've been seeing from posts here and there, like James McCann, and Corbin Carroll was in it last year and everything like that. So it's there's always a lot of great guys playing it that are going to go on to have great futures in the MLB.
Yeah, some system mates too, someone like Gunnar Henderson that you could be playing with fairly shortly. I'm sure you're probably familiar with Gunnar too. But yeah, it's an opportunity to kind of show the bigger baseball world what your ability is and that sort of thing. One thing I wanted to go back to is with the struggles and everything that you've had, just in terms, not baseball wise, but off the field, do you feel like it's made you a more prepared player, more mentally tough player? Because that's a big part of baseball, is putting the bad game behind you and moving forward.
100%. It's a really negative sport when you look at it. You don't succeed a lot. Like a good day at the park's the 1 for 3 with a walk.
Yeah.
That's a great day at the park, and we still had 2 negative plate appearances, and you got to be able to handle it. So being able to have some life experiences that were pretty negative and pretty impactful in my life, really brings it to perspective on how, I got tomorrow, and I learned from maybe some bad at-bats today, and tomorrow I'm going to come back and have better at-bats.
Awesome.
Well, we really appreciate you stopping by the Prospect Pad and talking to us, and good luck tomorrow in the game.
sure.
We really look forward to seeing
Thanks
you.
for having
talking
me.
to you.
Yeah,
Nice
we
meeting you.
appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. All right, I like
Heston
you.
Kjerstad.
You're not JJ.
No, I know. I'm a little different,
like
right?
A little different. All right. Well, when we come back, we got more Prospect Pad Live. We got another player waiting over here. We got lots to get to, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Good.
Yeah, good stuff,
Thanks,
man.
Adam.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Heston.